Internet, and welcome back to my channel. And please do remember, if you do not like what we say, how we say it, or why we say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so I'm once again joined by my Pisces-Twin. Hey. For this reading, and so we are going to be doing the January 2020 love predictions, love reading. So, you know, what you need to know about your love situation in January 2020. Of course, this is still a general reading, so not every card, not every message is going to resonate, and you definitely need to apply it how it resonates for you personally. And, you know, if you're attracted to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine, because again, your personal message might be spread across more than one pile. I also will say that throughout these readings, when we refer to something as, you know, masculine or feminine, we are referring to the masculine and feminine energy, which everybody embodies both of those energies. So again, don't get caught up on thinking that we're referring to gender, because that's not necessarily what we are referring to. So
I'm like extremely nervous to do this reading right now for some reason. I mean, I am like, I've been picking up on some really intense energy, like from, you know, guides, collective, universe, whatever, what have you. And I actually picked like piles in this reading for me. I have no idea what it's going to say, so I'm very curious to see what it says. So I'm wondering if you guys are feeling these strange, funky vibes and energy as well. If you are, comment below, because I'm really curious to see what you're feeling.
We also are going to be pulling charms and some letters as well for each pile. And speaking of the piles, for pile 1 here, we have this image with the labradorite. For pile 2, we have this image with the sulfur quartz. For pile 3, we have this image with the red tiger's eye. And for pile 4, we have that image with the aquamarine. So definitely take as much time as you need. Meditate on the piles. Use a pendulum. Use your own body as a pendulum. Ask your guides for guidance. All that good stuff. And we will see you at your pile selection. All right, for those of you who picked pile 1 with this particular image, which I'm going to bring it up here on screen, as well as the labradorite stone, we're going to actually go ahead and start off by pulling your charms and letters. So let's go ahead and see what you guys, pile 1, need to know for your love situation January 2020. Ooh, we got some jumpers. And for your letters, let's see. Okay, so again, these could be potential initials or words or names, whatever it may be. Also pay attention to the numerology of the numbers on these. So we have a C, we have an E, we have V, N, D, G, 2 Ds.
Oh, I'm liking that D.
All the D. Let's see. We got 2 V's as well.
That's interesting.
Took her a second.
Oh, Jesus.
And we have 2 G's.
Oh, my God.
Somebody hit in the G spot.
Yeah.
And we got 2.
All the V and all the D.
And we have 2 I's. So, nonetheless, so number-wise, we have 11. Well, we have more than just 11, but we have a lot of 1s. We have a lot of 2s.
A lot of 2s. My God, look at all the 2s.
A lot's 4. We also have an 8 and a 3. So
X marks the spot.
So we'll go ahead and set these letters up here. So again, definitely comment down below what, you know, potential names, words, initials, or whatever it may be that you guys see here. But very interesting group of letters.
It's weird.
It is weird. Okay, so got all those. So let's go ahead now and check out your charms more closely, starting off with those additional messages as always. Let's see. Anything else hiding here? We got, you have an active mind and a keen imagination. I feel like somebody has a very imaginative mind for January. Good news will come to you from far away.
interesting.
We also have your great happiness is based on the warmth of your heart. We also have steadiness comes from character and commitment. We also have if we give happiness to others, we will end up happy. So definitely giving a lot of gratitude to other people. Again, this is a huge message that I was getting in my general January 2020 video, which will be linked. But also, it's like that message of commitment. Dinglehoppers. Commitment might be a big feature of your January here. Also, potentially a Pisces might be significant. We have the Pisces symbol here. You know, a lot of
transformation.
Transformation. Definitely strength and sun energy coming in, joy. Again, definitely a lot of activation of the lower chakras, it feels like, as well as the heart chakra. You know, messages coming through. Pay attention to your dreams. Again, birds are significant. A lot of the same energy coming up, but definitely, you know, kind of like a Cinderella story is potential here.
How do you translate this one?
Heart chakra. And a little bit of like, you can think of maybe your personal power, a link between your heart chakra and your personal power. Definitely being authentic and unique, embracing that strength, clearing up the root chakra as well.
What and the green?
Unique snowflake. Special snowflake. But definitely, I take that as always showing your unique, authentic self with that particular one.
Lots of star. I feel star energy.
Well, yeah, there is definitely star energy present here because that's what I take this particular shell as, is representing the star in a lot of ways, especially coming out into your like star energy. You know, again, your root chakra is very important for a lot of you in January when it comes to your love situation. So your family ties, how you've learned how to love. You might need to, for some of you, question your values in that, why you rely on the certain things that you do, why you're attracted to the certain things you do, because there's certain lessons coming through. I'm definitely feeling a lot of warm, hot energy now when it comes to that. It's very interesting. But let's go ahead and start diving in. Oh my God, my ears just went out.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start jumping into
Are you effing serious?
your oracle cards here first.
Oh my God.
And so we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So a lot of you, there is a secret admirer in your midst. For your crystal card, we have lithium quartz.
No way.
We also have exchanging gifts as well as chaos and conflict. So
look at this, 33 and 33.
So 33 is another significant number for you guys. And
this
so
equals 9.
Obviously, it's like, yeah, I'm
6.
It is 6.
Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of you are transforming out of certain situations, it feels like, in certain relationships. There's some unexpected surprises on the horizon. There, again, a lot of strong energy coming through. Let's go ahead and talk more specifically about that lithium quartz and what its relationship message is. And so with the lithium quartz,
I just got gnarly chills.
Yeah, there's some crazy energy going on with this particular group. And so let's go ahead and move that one over there. The lithium quartz essential meanings are harmoniousness, peacefulness, joyful, interconnectedness. So the relationship message here for you guys is peacefulness in partnerships comes from being willing to trust that there's more than one day to make things happen, more than one way to think or act. Just as in nature, you can partner with another who brings strengths to places where you are weak, even as you do the same. We are meant to support each other in our healing and growth, balancing each other, which is why opposites so often attract. Let yourself appreciate the harmoniousness that arises when you allow yourself to be different from another, yet unified in love and joyful interconnectedness. And that's where I was getting with this particular charm being here. It's like always holding on to your authentic self. Some of you maybe, you absorb too much of your partner in a relationship, or you try to change yourself to please them too much, or like to become what you think they want you to be, which again could stem back from some situation from your childhood with family.
Fascinating. So for the exchanging gifts message on this one, I'm getting like total, I'm just going to say, before I even like look at what it says in the book on this one, it's like, I feel like really like very sweet energy from this particular card. It's just, I don't know, it's just like, it's like making my heart flutter, you know, kind of looking at it. And it's just like soft, and it's just kind and genuine and loving. So I'm curious to see what this is going to say here. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. In order to honor them, you must put in time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful in line with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Oh, but there's a relationship message. I was just like, you know, I don't use this deck very often. This isn't my deck, so I'm getting used to this one. So the essential meanings are the law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. So the relationship message is, love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. Okay. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today.
So it's really crazy the kind of energy that I'm picking up with this particular pile, because it's like I keep getting weird kind of like hot flashes, and it's like there's a lot of pressure in my ears. So it's like it seems like now when I'm looking at that secret admirer, it's like somebody really has something to say to you, I feel like, for a lot of you.
Freaking say it.
And it's interesting that both this particular card and what the lithium quartz had to say was like the balance of sort of give and take in a relationship, as well as opposites attracting. I feel like, so for some of you that are not in a relationship right now, you know, there's a secret admirer who might approach you, and you might be kind of hesitant to engage with them because they're not what you expect. They're your complete opposite, but they're going to be really beneficial, I feel like, for you, because again, it's going to be this equal exchange. You're going to, again, you know, support them in having the strengths that are their weaknesses, and they're going to have the strengths that are your weaknesses here. Mm-hmm. And that's a part of getting over this chaos and conflict.
So in the chaos and conflict, it's the essential meaning is disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and the value of chaos before order. And the relationship message is stubbornness, is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear, and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for the new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively.
So I also feel like for some of you who are in maybe a relationship, maybe you are in a relationship with somebody who is quite opposite from you, and you're like trying to fight against that so much and not realizing how through the challenge of it, it's really helping you to grow in a lot of ways. It's just that you
karmic.
Again, you're fighting against it so much. So let's go ahead and jump into your tarot. And so we have the Two of Swords. We also have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Knave of Wands. So definitely what I'm getting off this, especially with that Two of Swords, that feels like the secret admirer to me, and like trying to, for some of you, you need to make a decision about, there might actually be more than one person who is approaching you, and you have to make a decision about which gift, again, like you got that gift exchange there, is what you really want, it feels like. And coming to a point where you're finally making a decision about that.
Whenever I see the Knave of Wands, I think of like, deep spiritual, this isn't a superficial connection. It is definitely a spiritual one, I feel like. You have two wand energies here, okay? You have the Seven of Wands, and then you have the Knave of Wands. And I feel it's very... Oh, my voice is just totally cracking today. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm telling you, I'm feeling some funky shit today, big time. Knave of Wands is very youthful. It's very hot, very passionate, I guess you could say.
It is very youthful, strong energy. And so, especially since we have two of those, but again, your mind is going to be what's going to cause problems, because I feel like the attraction is there, but it's just like you're kind of overthinking it and not giving into it or something, because you're afraid of like the practicality or the reliability or something along those lines, and you just kind of need to release that thinking and just go with what your gut is telling you, what the attraction is, following that. And so with this Two of Swords from this particular deck, because these have a little bit of different meaning than the traditional tarot.
God. I'm sorry to cut her off, but I just realized something. We have 27, and then we have 2 and 7.
Oh my God, we do.
Yeah.
And see the exchange.
And we have 33 and 33. Wow. That's just weird.
So with the Two of Swords, this is talking about inviting, the magic of the black chicken. Empathy and understanding are born of promising the right things and then keeping to one's own promises. And then with something like the Knave of Wands, and I find these two very interesting, because I feel like it's very reflective of what's happening up here. With the Knave of Wands, it's talking about abandon, the magic of the olive branches, the eccentricities of character do not necessarily lead to unreliability. You must look beyond appearances to see the essence of the feeling. So again, I feel like some of you get too caught up on appearances, or again, kind of going back to what I was talking about in my January 2020 general reading, like with one particular pile, relying too much on labels, buying into labels too much, like fucking forget about all that. What do you actually feel? Go with that. Don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks, or even your expectations of how somebody should look, or how you're, along those lines.
What I'm getting, and I'm getting a really strong message, it's all in the eyes. It's how you feel when you look into this person's eyes. Like when you see their eyes, how does it make you feel? Okay?
And it's interesting because then with the Seven of Wands here, it's talking about whispering, the magic of the lizard. Doubts and suspicions dissolve in the sunlight. Clarity illuminates feelings and situations. So I definitely feel like you are going to find some clarity when it comes to this. But again, it comes into actually accepting the gift that is coming in. Again, looking beyond those appearances and changing a perspective, I feel like, is really important for you guys in January 2020 when it comes to romance. Again, whether you are going into a new relationship or when you're looking at your current one, like maybe go back and question why you even got into the relationship to begin with. What was the initial attraction, and why have you stayed in it for so long? And kind of reevaluate that, and that will help to bring some illumination, and also if you want to still engage with it. So next up, we're going to move into some sexy messages from the Fire Witch Tarot. And so we got playback. Your love is like a soundtrack.
Oh my God.
So maybe that's why my ears. Yeah. Maybe that's why my ears were so like ringing and filling up with pressure. So songs and lyrics of songs are going to be very significant. Pay a lot of attention to it. We also have Get on Your Knees. We also have Coffee in the Morning. Moaning. We also have Moaning and Groaning.
Lots of vocal.
A lot of sound.
Yes. Clairaudience. Hardcore.
Let's go camping and make love in nature.
My God.
And that's where it's like, they're in this.
Look right here.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely some of you pay attention to like outdoor outings or whatnot. Maybe you're going to have a date outdoors, or you're going to meet somebody outdoors in an outdoor situation.
Where they just want to do, they're nature focused, and they like to be outdoors, and they're an outdoorsy kind of person.
We also have bake me ego high. Kind of goes back into that get on your knees. It definitely feels like somebody can be very dominant. I want to wear your sex scent.
Nice.
We also have make love to me. That's I definitely feel like that's what somebody is going to either you're going to ask for that, or somebody's going to ask that from you.
I think they're asking it from you.
Again, that's secret admirer.
Yeah, exactly.
We also have
Yearns?
look at this,
Holy
fantasizing,
shit.
yearning for you. Again, this person is like totally thinking about you constantly.
And I have something to say. If this is in fact a secret admirer of somebody else watching this, don't hold back. Just let it out and say what you gotta say. Because when you hold back like that, it's just, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, you're just
Nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, you're harming yourself more.
Just say how you feel. I don't get why people are so scared to do that.
And again, it's like if you say what you feel, and then for some reason that other person doesn't reciprocate, it's like,
not
so
meant to
what?
be. Yeah.
So at least you got it out there, and now you don't have to waste your time like worrying or thinking about it anymore.
Exactly.
Which again goes back to like that Two of Swords. Don't be thinking about, don't be worrying so much about. Just make the decision, make the move.
And it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, by the way.
Exactly.
Okay, especially females.
Make a move.
Yeah, damn, make a move. Okay, quit like hemming and hawing and fantasizing about some dude in your head. Just come out and say, "Hey, I think you're hot. I like you." Just say it. Get some tush. Get some balls and
Just do the
it.
thing.
Just do it. Yeah.
And then we have next second.
God.
And also, I want to point this out.
Synchronicities.
The particular artwork that I have here that I put with this particular pile, it feels like for some of you, if you are attracted to this image, it's like you're yearning a lot for this connection, for love or something. And really, it's like it wants to come to you, but you need to be the first one to actually extend your hand out and reach for it as well. It goes both ways. Again, it's that reciprocal energy, the give and the take that we were getting up here with these other cards. So, oops. We have, I want to take my frustration out on that ass.
Oh my God.
And the last one we have here is, I like that romantic sex where the lights are dimmed low just enough where I could see your private parts glowing.
Wow.
So again,
Nice.
I feel like that goes back to that fantasy. Like this person is going to know how to completely like romance you. Again, if this is definitely like a new person, they're going to be extremely romantic. Again, it's that secret admirer. Like they're going to send you like love messages, random flowers. Like
That's hot.
it's definitely
It's
a
making
lot of
me
that.
feel tingly. Seriously, like gnarly.
And so, with that said, again, take note of all the letters up here. See what words you guys can make. I'm going to hold up the charms here because, again, there might be a charm here that's more significant for you personally. So, with that said, I think that is everything we're seeing here for this love prediction, love message reading for January 2020. If this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help and support the channel anyway or join the Instagram fam, all of those links are down in the description, as well as how to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin. So with that said, we'll see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 2 with this particular image and the sulfur quartz, please do remember if you hear more than one voice, that's because I'm joined by my Pisces-Twin.
Hi.
And so we're going to go ahead and jump into pulling your charms for January 2020 for your love messages. So let's see what you guys need to know. All right, and we're going to also pull some letters here for you guys. And so let's see what we have here. So we have an E.
Sorry.
We have an E, we have an S, we have another E, We have an A, a lot of ones right now. We have a Y. We have a T, another I, or an I, an O, an M, and a U. So maybe for some of you, there's somebody named Tom. Hey! Oh, that's funny.
Uh-huh.
Tom.
That's a little, interesting. Yeah?
Yes. And let's see, what else we got here? I'm going to misspell something, but...
Oh, nice.
Easy. We got easy here. So, we got 2. Interesting. May.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Here's one. Mate.
Wow. Wow.
All right. So, as you can see, we made a couple words here, but if you guys seem...
This is also a name, believe it or not. I mean, I know
yeah,
somebody
that
with
is.
that name.
Wow. Okay. So, again, if you guys see more words, more, potential names, maybe initials. She's just, me. Say to me. No kidding. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to set these back up here and move on into looking more deeply at your charms.
I was obviously meant to hear this pile.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so now looking at your charms, let's go ahead and see what these additional messages are. So we have the purpose of life is to know yourself and love yourself and trust yourself and be yourself. So again, more of a similar message coming out for everybody here. That just be who you really are when it comes to romance and relationships. Let things come to you. Again, this is a huge message that a lot of people have gotten recently, and you should know if you've been watching my videos. So again, when it comes to love, don't be worrying about it so much. If it's meant for you, it will come to you. So don't try to force it. Prosperity is within us. And say it straight, simple, and with a smile. We had say to me, easy, again, just keep it short and simple.
How many of you are dirty-minded? Because you need to wash yourself with some soap. Wash that mouth out with soap. Just kidding.
So I'm definitely seeing, balancing of polarities is important. Embracing some Empress energy. Again, your unique self.
What's the deal with the bar of soap?
It's
like bugging me because it's like sticking out. It says ivory.
So I usually think of this as kind of like...
Oh, ivory skin.
Well, that could definitely be. Somebody could have very ivory skin. Very beautiful. Again, it's like the Empress energy is here. It's present. So, really feeling yourself, being in that energy, as well as a new beginning, a potential new beginning, but you have to be careful how to use it because this is like Ace of Sword energy here. Again, I feel like something to do with money is important also, even though this is a romance reading. Somebody could be, again, trying to contact you, give you a call, a love message of some sort. Definitely a lot of, I feel like, possibility here.
Free-spirited. What about the heart?
Again, we do have a heart present. So again, that could be new love. There's something intricate about the romance situation right now for you guys. I'm also seeing a lot of yellow. So again, personal power, embracing strength, being honest.
What's with the spermy looking thing?
It's a whale. And it's an opalite whale. So again, I take especially both of these together as, paying attention to messages that you're getting, especially ancestor-like messages. Something lost once found again. Clarity of your mind is coming through.
Crown chakra is what I want to say for that one.
Definitely.
What about this?
Again, that's also part of why I'm getting that
box?
message. Yep, it's a little...
I'm going to open Pandora's box.
I
I can make a dirty joke. I'm not going to. And you put it on the soap. You can open my box.
Definitely, again, I'm getting that something once lost is found again. I don't know why that particular message is coming through.
Past life connection.
Yeah, so definitely, I feel like a grandfather or a grandmother is very significant for some of you for some reason. I don't know why. Some sort of matriarchal female.
I just looked at that phone and there's a little heart on it.
Yes, there is a little
There's
heart.
more than one heart in here.
Yeah, what does it say? To talk?
Oh my
To
God,
talk.
say to me.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So let's also go ahead now and jump into your oracle cards first. And so we have this one, which is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So again, some of you might be in maybe a sticky situation right now. Maybe your finances are not the greatest, or maybe, you're dealing with anxiety or depression, or just things just haven't been going well. And so you feel like there's a lack mindset. And that is something that you need to release, because again, the message here is that prosperity is within us. So your mindset really generates that, as well as, let things come to you. If you stop worrying about it and you stop thinking about it so much, it will come to you.
Which is easier said than done.
Exactly, it is.
Big time. It's driving me crazy lately.
And so for your crystal card here, we have Moonstone, which is all about your intuition. It's also that feminine energy. We also have Go the Distance.
Dude.
Oh my God, that is so crazy, because I was looking at this and it made me think of Hercules.
I love that movie.
Go the Distance.
I love it.
Again, think of Hercules. It's like
I'm like mega hardcore, okay?
think of all the characters from Hercules. But it's like Hercules himself, it's like he started off as, this skinny, awkward, feeling bad about who he actually is. And then he goes on his hero's journey and he finally embraces it. And through it, he finds love and everything else that he's been wanting.
If you haven't heard the song that he sings, it's literally called Go the Distance.
And then
you should listen to the lyrics if you haven't heard it.
And then look what we have here. We have Loyal Heart.
No freaking
Wow.
way. And they both have crowns, and it's like a king and a queen.
Yeah, again, we had the Empress energy in your cards. So definitely calling in, for some of you, your Emperor, your other half. I'm also really picking up on the 2 keys right here, which is making me think of this heart charm right here.
Shit.
Like, I don't know why I'm thinking of this as like a lock for some reason, and then finding the keys to unlock it.
This adds up to 47, adds up to 11. This is 10. This is 8. And we have, look at all these ones. There is a ton of ones here. And then we have a 4 and a 3.
And so with the Moonstone being present here, its essential meanings are intuition, insight, inner wisdom, and inner voice. So for your relationship message, it's what is your intuition telling you about another person? Have you been dismissing it because you feel you just can't justify this inner conviction? Moonstone spirit is here to let you know that you aren't crazy. You are picking up on information that can't be perceived by the 5 senses, and you are meant to listen to it. Now is a time to hone your intuition through meditation, which awakens the ability to receive messages from the universal consciousness. Your relationships will all benefit from your willingness to be honest with yourself and to listen to your intuition, your first and primary sense. Again, I'm going back to this. Say it straight, simple, with a smile. And even right here, the purpose of life is to know yourself and love yourself and trust yourself and be yourself. Again, trust your intuition. So for some of you who are in a relationship right now, you've been having, it just depends on your personal situation, but some of you are having, intuition inklings that maybe something isn't right, or maybe you're like questioning the relationship that you're in right now. Or maybe for some of you who are not in a relationship, your intuition is calling you to maybe approach a person or go to a specific place, and you're doubting it because it's so random and weird.
Yeah.
And so you just need to go with it. Again, go the distance, trust your intuition here.
Okay, so for the Loyal Heart card, the essential meanings: fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. And the relationship message is your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection.
I feel like some of you, you're questioning or you're having doubts about maybe the loyalty or the fidelity of a partner.
Yep.
And again, you need to trust your intuition of what it's telling you. not your ego, what you want to think about it, what your intuition actually tells you. And again, it goes back to, I feel like, let things come to you. It's like, if this person that you're in a relationship with isn't, faithful or loyal, it's going to come out. And then something better is going to come to you. Or, again, the message that you need to know, that they are faithful, that they are loyal, they're going to let you know.
So for that go the distance, its essential meanings are endurance, strength, the long haul. The relationship message is you either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and the even strain, break yourself and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent?
I feel like for a lot of you, if you've been manifesting a new relationship, you are going to call in somebody who is extremely loyal and who has this loyal heart and will go the distance with you. Like they're serious about, I think, making a commitment. So with that said, let's go ahead and also look at your tarot. And so we have the Knave of Swords. We also have, the Ten of Swords. And we have the Four of Wands.
Okay, that's just so much conflict.
That is very confusing.
Oh my God. We have 10 and 10. Oh, man.
So again, for some of you, the situation...
Look, 4. Why?
Why?
Well, 10 is always a completion of a cycle. Something's coming to an end.
So again, that might go back to, again, there's a lot of you are thinking about, is your current partner that you've been with, have they been faithful? Are they loyal to you?
Or are they even the one who's right for you?
Yeah, exactly. And so I feel like a lot of you are thinking about that. And maybe for some of you, you're going to make the decision to end things and move on to somebody else. Again, somebody who is your divine other half, with the Four of Wands being present here. Definitely be aware of... any sort of events that are happening, like celebrations, birthdays, New Year's, let's see, what else? Anything where a lot of people are getting together and gathering, celebrating something, that might be very significant, and maybe meeting this new connection, or maybe in some way improving or finding answers about the current one you're in. So let's go ahead and get more specific with these particular cards, starting off with the Knave of Swords here. So the Knave of Swords is all about biting, the magic of bitter almonds. Enemies of the couple are both inside and outside of it. They should look at each other. Vigilance does not distract from pleasure, and pleasure does not distract from vigilance. So again, I feel like...
that was the Knave of Swords?
Mm-hmm. I feel like for some of you who are in a relationship right now, there could potentially be maybe a third person who's trying to, especially if it's like you've been dating for like a little bit of time, maybe there's an ex, a jealous ex or something, who's trying to come in and mess with the relationship or something. And so needing to put an end to that. Again, that might cause some insecurity for you or maybe your partner in thinking, are they going to be faithful? Or are they going to go back to their ex or something? Because with the 10 of Swords being here, this is squeezing, the magic of the tears. Even pain can be transformed into power. You mustn't flee from emotions, but rather use them to find the true essence of our desires. So again, I feel like some of you, if you're having these insecurities or these weird emotions, you need to express them. Again, if you're worried about something and you want to know the truth from your partner, then say it straight, simple, and with a smile. Get it off your chest, and again, kind of uncork the bottle here and say what it is you need to say. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that, we also had the phone charm in your thing. Even if you can't say it in person for some reason, just say it. Even if it's over the phone or a text, it's like you just need to get it out.
I hate that though.
I know it's not.
I'm sorry. Not don't do it on a Post-it. I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah,
don't hate me.
Not the breaking. Like, don't do breakups over text, or do that in person. But if like you're just trying to get like an answer out of somebody, I feel like for some of you, there might be like a little bit of a distance between you and your partner, like an actual like physical distance, and that's why you have to use like the phone often or something. But moving on to the Four of Wands here, we have playing, the magic of the seven beings. Sexual intent is born of play and enjoyment, just as harmony is born of happiness. So again, I feel like there is a very harmonious relationship here, whether you're already in it or it's about to come in. And again, there's going to be a lot of playful energy here.
I think something has to come to an end, though.
Yeah.
Like for the ones that I don't know.
It's a very tricky situation, it feels like, for this pile. And it feels like there's a lot of different people who have a lot of different circumstances. And again, you who picked this pile, you really need to apply it how it fits to your personal situation. But it definitely feels like somebody really admires you.
They like your ass.
Mm-hmm.
They'll bite your ass.
They like it from behind. So since we're getting on that topic, let's go ahead and jump into the sexy messages that we have here. So I would like for you to rock me to sleep. Okay. And they're on a swing.
Oh my God, that's so trippy.
Oh, we have territorial. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
See, that's like I feel like
that picture.
I feel like somebody, again, maybe like an ex of some sort is coming around again, and it's gonna rile you up or them up, and they're gonna get very territorial about it. Look, I was just gonna say this. They're gonna want to mark you or something. Look, marks on your back. Jesus Christ.
They're like wanting to establish the fact that
you're theirs. Mine. Yeah.
Interesting.
Again, they're gonna want that commitment. Biting them panties off.
Look, it's all about the ass again. If you, I mean, check that out. No way. And you put it on top of that card.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
We also have shotgun pleasures, touching, fingering, and getting it wet.
Nice. Sweet.
Again, I feel like there's travel involved for some reason.
I feel like that's in the back of a car. For some reason, that's going to go down.
We also have touch yourself while you're on the phone with me.
Holy
what the shit? Look
there
what I
you
was
go.
saying. Look what I was saying. Called it.
Wow, man.
Okay. Making yourself wet turns me on
Again?
so bad. Again, there's a lot of juices
God.
flowing here.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, wow. We got go a little deeper, which just makes me think of this card right here.
Shit. I want to scream right now. I don't even know.
It seems like, again, this person, whatever the situation of the relationship is, like, they are going to want to try a lot of different things. And again, they're going to want to go as deep as they can.
They want to go balls deep, okay?
Oh, look, we got naughty and nice. So again, this just is making me think of Christmas. So maybe like this relationship, you guys got into it around December, or
they found you, or they're watching you from Christmas or something.
Oh, and we had this message right here. Again, you can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Again, that goes back to, I feel like some of you are you're worried about something.
Yeah, you're worried if this is like
the actual thing.
The person, or you're in a relationship where you're worried, is this the one?
Or again, you're worried about their loyalty or whatever it is. And you need to realize your circumstances maybe are not as bad as you think they are. Also with the naughty and nice, it's just like the play of that. Maybe one of you is more naughty and the other one's more nice, or there's like a push and pull of that. And finally, last one.
Oh, that's hot.
A quickie against the wall. And then you got shotgun pleasures here.
Yeah. I feel like it's like they do it anywhere.
For sure.
Or like you're out in like at an event or at a public place, and it's like you're getting some attention, and they're like, oh hell no, you're mine. And then they just like get turned on by the fact that there are people who are desiring you. It sparks, gets them hot, and then they just are like, we're gonna throw down.
And again,
right
with
now.
the Four of Wands being present, again, that's talking about, I was saying, some sort of celebration, a wedding, a festival or some sort. Again, a place where there's a lot of people, a lot of celebrating, maybe some drinking. then you got that right there.
Yep, exactly.
So with that said, again, take note of the letters that we have up here, as well as I'm going to show the charms. So again, maybe one of these charms is going to be more significant for you. But yeah, I think that is everything we're seeing here in your cards. So if this reading resonated, please do leave a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help and support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to, Patreon, Ko-fi, my Instagram if you'd like to join the Instagram fam, and how to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces twins. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. For those of you who picked pile 3 with the red tiger's eye, and please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that's because I'm joined by my Piscean twin.
Hello.
And so we also have this image, which of course is Julian once again.
Slutty Pisces boy.
Yes. But let's go ahead and start off actually by pulling your charms and letters for January to get some idea about what is going on for your love life in January. So all right, and let's go ahead and pull.
Man. Woo, did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Shit. I just got really hardcore chills. My whole body just jerked really bad. And I'm feeling the tingles on the top of the head.
All right, so now we got some letters here. So we have an M, we have an R, we have an
Mr.
O, T, we have an H, we have a C, we have an N, another O, we have an L, a Q, and finally an A. And already I see one word. Moon. So maybe some nighttime action underneath the moon in January. Maybe the full moon of January is going to be significant. I see the word cat, chat, hot. Rat. I'm sorry. I'm not great at the letters. Man. Mm-hmm. So maybe there's a strong masculine energy coming through for a lot of you here. Lan. No.
Ram.
Yeah, somebody's going to be ramming something.
Or you're an Aries.
But with that said, let's go ahead and set these up here. Again, if you guys see more words or potential, names, initials, definitely comment them down below. As far as numbers that we have here, we have 4, 3, 10. We have a lot of 1s, so those might all be significant. We also have another 3. And it's funny, the C is a 3.
We have Missouri and Ohio.
Oh, look at that.
I'm looking at.
It's like state abbreviations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So moving on
Massachusetts.
into your charms here.
Tennessee.
Let's see. We got a lot of additional messages here. So we have, your talents will be recognized and suitably rewarded. I feel like some of you are very talented in the bedroom. Impression is for the now. Trust is for the future. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So again, just take your time. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. Doing some self-care. Take things slow again. And of course we have innocence and time once lost can never be regained. 7, 18, 27, 31, 38, 41. I feel like some of you might be kind of triggered in January to think about like past relationships or like exes situations. And you need to not beat yourself up over that, especially if it was a situation that didn't go well. Like, don't dwell on it. Instead, like, focus on you and honor yourself, honor that journey that you went through, and realizing how strong you are for coming out of it. We also have develop the power of listening. So some of you need to listen more, not talk as much, and listen to what other people have to say. We also have express your talents in art and music. So again,
wow. So how many of you are artists or musicians?
Definitely musicians, because we have we have this particular charm here, which again, I do think of music, but I also think of, maybe there's some sort of message from foreign lands or maybe a foreign person that you're going to be dealing with in January. We also have 3 of the bottles here. So again, a lot of, I feel like communication and like sharing of things. Oh, look at that. I swear, the amount of times that these two come out together. So even more so on the foreign aspect. So maybe some of you are traveling to a foreign place, or, this is all about a change in perspective.
Wow.
We got love here. So yeah, there's definitely, I feel like, new love for some of you, or a reigniting of a certain love situation.
I was looking at that. The
Look, the moon.
Yep, the Fae and the moon.
Got, definitely messages coming through. Pay attention to your dreams, messages from your ancestors.
Wait, is that an American flag?
Yep.
Okay, so some of you probably are American and the other person is not.
Luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
So again,
what
Irish.
Do you do there? That's some good stuff right there.
Again, I feel like some of you are unlocking talents that you didn't even realize that you had. And again, once you unlock them, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be recognized from it. And that recognition might bring this new love towards you. There's a lot of transformation going on here. Like a lot of changing of cycles. There's protection. I don't know why Jerusalem is coming to mind for some reason, but that might be significant for some of you. Embracing. Yeah. Again, seeing something clearer now. I feel like there's also we have temperance energy present.
Oh, shit.
So balancing out, all of your different polarities, finding that balance in your life. I feel like there's a lot of...
If there's any of you that picked this pile that are from Texas, comment below. I'm curious.
I definitely feel like some of you... I don't know. I feel like there's like a need to be more confident in January, or like some of you are more confident. I'm not off the charms. I'm not feeling like a lot of you necessarily pick this pile are already in a relationship. I feel like you're more on the single side, but let's see what your oracle cards have to say about that. So we're going to go ahead and start off with these 2 cards that we have here. So the first one is My Beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So maybe that's what it is. Some of you are in long distance relationships, or the person that you're meant to be with is at a distance from you. They are in maybe a foreign land, or they're just like in a foreign city to you or something. We also have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And that also makes me think of, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So it's like some of you need to just go with the flow of where things are going right now. Because especially if it's going to take you on some adventures, some journeys.
Holy shit. Look at this, you guys. R-O-A-M.
Rome.
Rome.
Exactly.
Like as in roam around the world. Makes me think of B-52's Rome. Mm-hmm. That song. If you haven't heard that song, listen to that song.
So yes, I'm getting a sense that maybe some of you are going to be traveling soon. And maybe you're making plans for that in January. Let's go ahead and also look at what crystal we have. We have hematite here, which is card 26. Again, I feel like there is a strong possibility that whatever the love situation is here in January, it has something to do with a past life. Because hematite is actually, I was just reading about this stone this morning. It is a good stone for those to use who were like warriors in a past life to heal. So that might be significant here. I don't know why I'm getting like Celtic.
Well, obviously, there was all that Irish stuff going on in there.
Oh, wow. We also have Not For You.
Shit.
And so let's go ahead and jump more into the message of that hematite here, which is card 26. And so with this, its essential meanings are becoming grounded, getting back to the earth, practicality and centeredness, balance and calm. That's that temperance energy. So for the relationship message, love is a verb expressed through loving actions.
God.
Hematite spirit is calling you to take loving action toward today towards someone whom perhaps you have been taking for granted just a bit. It's much too easy to forget people's wonderful qualities and all they give us, for our brains are designed to pay more attention to problems and dangers. Make a point today of expressing love and appreciation to others, from making love to your romantic partner to offering a thank you to a neighbor or doing something special for a friend to say, I'm so glad you are in my life. Relationships are the foundation that supports you in turbulent times. Nourish them today.
That's so, whenever this card is pulled and I hear that love is a verb, okay, the song Here in My Room by Incubus always comes into my head immediately, but also Teardrop by Massive Attack. Those two songs could have some significance to you guys. So for this Not For You, the essential meanings are a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. And the relationship message is, some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So I feel, honestly, what I'm picking up off this is that for some of you, okay, you guys are pining over somebody.
Again, okay? It goes back to that.
And you're just like so obsessed and oh my God, but I love them, but they're my twin flame, or oh my gosh, but they're this and they're that. No, bullshit, they're not. Because if they're rejecting you or something's going on there and it's not happening, walk the fuck away. You're wasting your time, you're torturing yourself, and it's not worth it because this isn't the one for you. It is divinely being shown to you in your face that this is not the person for you. Time to move the fuck on.
Again.
Okay?
Innocence and time once lost can never be regained. So stop wasting time and don't focus so much on, somebody you thought was for you. It's even funny that this is a fortune cookie and that's what this is.
No shit. I know. And it says nope on there, on the card. Also, for some of you also, it could be that you're going to reject somebody because you realize this is not the one for me. This is not a good fit for me. This isn't the chemistry that I want. This doesn't fit. So heave ho.
Again, everything is shifting cycles. Don't resist the change. Just because you want to use a specific label or you think that this person is all this in a bag of potato chips, it's like, if they're not right for you, then the signs and the red flags are going to be there. And so you need to
get it. It's like, could it be more clear? I mean, if somebody, why would you want to waste your time for, somebody who's not going to reciprocate the same feelings back?
I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to release this and then you need to focus on you and your talents and what it is that you want to achieve, because that's what's going to set you up to meeting the person that is meant for you. That person that you have been apart from, in this lifetime. So let's also look at your tarot cards here, and we have the Five of Swords. We also have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. So I definitely feel like, with something like the Five of Wands, there's Five of Swords, there's conflict. There is change that needs to be made. I feel like, somebody...
It's knowing when to walk the fuck away.
And that's what I'm feeling like with this particular image. It's like not pursuing something that doesn't want you anymore, or something pursuing you when you don't want it. Even though that's not what's going to be the specific messages from these particular cards. That's just what I'm picking up while looking at them. Because again, there's something more bountiful on the horizon for you. There's a need for this fast change of movement and to finally just go with the change. So getting into the actual specific messages here from these particular cards, with the Five of Swords, this is about shaking things up. Magic of the purple flowers. You must overcome the fear of judgment, shame, and a sense of inadequacy. You must give yourself a good shake and take some risks. So again, I feel like some of you need to take a risk to maybe travel to that place that you've been thinking about for so long, to do that thing that you've been thinking about for so long, pursue that career in music or arts or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. Take a risk to actually go after that person that you think is so out of your reach. And so with the King of Pentacles being here, that is literally fear. So the magic of the white dove. Fear increases the distance, and pursuing your partner will do no good. Happiness is born of a mutual effort to move towards each other.
Exactly. Unrequited love is what's going through my mind here.
Yep.
Quit pining and move the fuck on.
Yep. And again, it's like if you pursue them and they reject you, it's like, there's your answer. Move on.
Why would you torture yourself? I don't care how fine you think they are. It's like they're not fine for you.
Exactly. And so finally, with the Eight of Wands, this is savoring, the magic of the swallows. Pleasure in and of itself is like the essence of springtime. Savoring eroticism as a pastime allows you some breathing room. So I feel like, again,
you need to go sow your royal oats.
Yeah, again, it's. I feel like for you guys, it's not about being necessarily in a relationship with another person right now. It's about being in a relationship with yourself. Understanding yourself more, what it is you desire, getting in touch with your own body. And I feel like there's somebody somewhere else that that you can go have a lot of fun with. For sure, but I feel like there's some lessons that you need to learn before you can get to that person. Mm-hmm. The one that you're in right now is trying to, again, pursue somebody or some situation that isn't right for you. And now it's like needing to make the decisions to pursue the things that are actually meant for you. And again, it might not be in romance. It might be in other areas of your life that you need to pursue something. And so I'm also getting the sense with that Eight of Wands, that springtime. The spring season is going to be important, maybe in actually meeting the person that you're meant to share all of this abundance with.
Or
once you gain
go travel in the spring, and that's where you're going to come across them. And when you do, there's definitely going to be an outcome.
And so, speaking of that, let's go ahead and move into the sexy sexual messages that we have here. And I feel like these are going to more so probably apply to this person that is waiting for you. But we have, your blowjobs make my eyes roll back.
Holy shit.
Well.
Someone's good.
And so, only you can satisfy my depraved hunger.
Wow.
We also have, you have those sexy sex eyes that really turn me on.
Okay. That's some Pisces energy right there.
Mm-hmm. I want to rub your neck as I lick your lips. We also have all tied up. I feel like that's kind of the, I don't know why.
Like the situation right now.
Yeah, like you're tied up.
Mm-hmm.
We also have hot, steamy shower sex. We also have come over sexy.
Hurry up. Don't keep me waiting.
Don't keep me waiting. This person, your person that you're meant to be with, they're waiting for you. So you need to hurry up and get over your bullshit, I feel like. We also have neck gripping doggy style.
Wow.
We also have dominate me in bed. We also have obedient and submissive.
Holy shit.
Clearly.
Interesting.
We also have sexually bewitched. And finally, we have whip appeal.
Okay, so I feel like this is a definitely dom and submissive situation, obviously. So this person definitely could be into some kinky shit, some BDSM, environment for sure. I think that they're totally passionate and way into you. They obviously the eyes are incredibly important with them, with you, whatever. I feel like when you make eye contact with this person, it's going to be real obvious that they're the one. You're
going to know.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's going to come hot and heavy too. And I feel, I'm getting the feeling that it's, while you're not where you normally
are. Yeah.
It's like you're traveling, you're going somewhere, and that's where you're going to come across this person. Okay.
But it could just be that the current situation that you guys have been in is with a sort of a karmic, partner, or a situation where it's you were trying to, again, pursue somebody who wasn't reciprocating, or maybe you're putting in all the effort in a relationship and the other person isn't reciprocating that. And it's you need to wake up to what the current situation is and move out of it, because there's something way better here waiting for you.
Yeah, and it's like either you sexually bewitch them, like I said, those eyes, okay, or vice versa. All right, I feel there's something.
Oh my God.
With the eyes. What?
I just realized what all the cards are here.
And this is Julian. Holy shit!
And he's a Pisces.
Oh my freaking God! Didn't I say that? This is some serious Pisces energy here. Okay. I mean, this is what we're all about. All right. So it's like, and we're all about the eyeballs. You know, we got those freaking rare eyes. So
whip appeal.
Yep.
Being
Yep.
submissive.
Yep.
Dominating me a bit.
And
We got
this. Definitely grabbing the neck thing. And
well, I mean,
wait, wasn't there another neck one?
Well,
definitely that one.
Was there? I don't know. I point being.
Oh my God.
Funny. Again, if you are attracted to this image, makes sense. You got some kinks here.
Yeah.
Clearly. Also, I will say, I feel like for you guys, you have the potential, like this person that you're waiting on, they're like the one at the other end of your red string of fate here. So It's like, you need to hurry up and get to them. And again, it's going to, I think, I agree, it's going to require some travel.
Yeah. Get out of your comfort zone.
Again, go with the flow, go with the shifting changes. Go with the flow.
Quit fighting them and quit trying to cling on to something that doesn't even exist anymore.
Yep. So... Yep. With that, again, take note of the letters we have here. I'm going to go ahead and hold up these charms again. Maybe February is also going to be a significant time period for some of you.
Connecticut is right there. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
And with that said, if this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about it, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help and support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to, Patreon, Ko-fi, my Instagram if you'd like to join my Instagram fam. And if you want to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces twin, all that info is also down there in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. For those of you who picked the fourth and final pile with this particular image here, as well as the aquamarine stone, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that's because I'm joined by my Pisces twin. And so let's go ahead and start off by pulling your charms for January for your love situation. Let's see. All right. And then we're going to pull some letters now as well. Let's go ahead and see what letters you guys need to know about. So, what do we have here? We have an A, a D, another A. We also have an E, an O, N, I, and a W. Wade. I see that. One. Mm-hmm. On.
That is totally Crowley deck. That's like the Fool card.
Dine. Win. Dan. Maybe somebody has the name Dan. But definitely comment down below what letters or words that you guys see here, because it'll be interesting to know. Also take note of the numbers that we have here. So we have a 4, a 2, and a bunch of 1s. So that might be significant for some of you. But let's also go ahead and look at your charms here. So, of course, let's start with the additional messages. And so we have, your greatest strength is love. So definitely heart chakra people, I feel like. Compassion is the fountain of forgiveness. Yeah. Live light, travel light, spread the light, be the light. And we have, you will enjoy good health. You will be surrounded by luxury. We also have some zodiac signs here. So let's see what's hiding underneath there. Oh, wow. So the zodiac signs we have are Aries, Leo, and Cancer. So you guys could either be a Leo, an Aries, or Cancer, be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Cancer, or these signs are somewhere in somebody's natal chart. This could also just be referencing, courageous, generous, as well as imaginative. Like these are qualities that maybe somebody embodies or that you need to embody for January. I'm also definitely seeing a lot of learning from the history of your past. I definitely feel like somebody's going to be hit with like Cupid's arrow here. There's like a lot of fast communication coming in.
There's a fairy.
There's
2 fairies.
Yeah, there is 2 fairies. So again, this is like, I feel like this is something divinely orchestrated. There's a new beginning here.
There's the wings with the star. Yeah.
Definitely like Emperor energy is coming through with this particular group.
Wand.
This is my Halloween costume. So again, really being confident in who you are. This is one of my, I'm a Dean girl, but I'm Sam curious. So again, I feel like this is keeping your options open. Don't settle for one specific ideal
or person.
Yeah, because there's some strong possibility here on the horizon. Because again, I'm really just looking at those 2 arrows, really being hit by those arrows of like love. I feel like somebody might put you in a situation where you meet somebody like there's matchmakers around you, and they're not just matchmakers. DNA activation, but it's not just like these matchmakers that are in your life. They might be friends, they might be family, they might be colleagues, but they're like being orchestrated by your guides, by spirits around you, by your ancestors to help push you to the person you need to be with, I feel like. So let's also go ahead and look at your oracle cards here. So we have this particular one, which is all about sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So for some of you who are in a relationship right now, this is confirmation. If you definitely are feeling like this is the relationship that you're meant to be in right now. For others of you, that sacred union is coming, especially with, I feel like, that DNA word being here. It's like, this is somebody who's going to activate, when you two meet, you're going to activate each other in like latent abilities, life purpose. It's kind of like that sort of sacred union. We also have, for your stone, we have rhodonite.
That's all about the heart and love.
We also have, for your situation, we have time to go.
Dang.
We also have thinker. Very similar colors. It's successive cards.
Yep, and 44. And then we have 47.
Oh my God. We have soulmates.
No freaking way. And sacred union too.
Yep. So this is definitely, if it's not, you're not already in this relationship, that is what's on the horizon here, is a soulmate connection. So looking at the rhodonite spirit here, which is card 47. This is essential meanings are harmony in relationships, easily connecting with others, generosity, receptivity, discovering hidden talents to share with others. Again, that's like what we're getting at right there. So the relationship message here is all of us have gifts to share and a deep longing to be needed. So open up to a partnership that allows both of you to give and receive. Now is a time for you to reach out and take what is freely offered and to recognize the continual flow of receptivity between you and the people in your life. If you are feeling too enmeshed with someone and wondering where you end and that person begins, spend a little time connecting with rhodonite spirit to reestablish healthy yet fluid boundaries that allow a balance between you and the people you care about. When you are generous yet aware of your worth, giving with a healthy sense of self, you attract those who respond in kind.
Fascinating. So for this soulmates card, the essential meaning is harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. And then the relationship message is consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. Wow. So for the thinker, that is strategy, being analytical and logical. And the relationship message is love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and the cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea, keeping your options open.
Exactly.
Remember that Dean?
And look, we have this message of time to go.
Not there. Okay. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. So for the next one, which is time to go, it's talking about endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. So definitely some of you guys are probably going through this kind of situation right now. So the love message on this one, or the relationship message on the time to go, is it's over, or at the very least, the form of this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost, although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract. It is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. So definitely for some of you, you've been contemplating, is this the one? Is this, my mate or whatever?
The sacred union you've been waiting for.
And it's obviously not.
Yeah. So moving on into your tarot cards here, and you guys got an extra tarot card actually. We have 2 of Pentacles. We also have the 6 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups. So again, that goes back to that thinker. There's a better opportunity. You're dissatisfied with the current situation, and so you need to move towards that. And look at that. We have the 6 of Cups. So again, the soulmate, we have 2 6s, is somebody who is potentially like a past life connection, or maybe the current connection that you're in, or is something from the past life that was never resolved, so it's karmic in that sense, and so you're learning that lesson now. And getting more into the specific messages from these particular cards, starting off with, we have both Swords and Cups. So this is emotions and, again, your thinking. So with the 4 of Cups, this is about habit, the magic of the scissors, of the magnet, and the coin. Immobility, habit, and indifference caused by routine must be fought. So again, some of you have been stuck in the same routine. Again, I feel like it's like that current relationship. It's like you've learned all that you have from it. And now it's just, you're kind of just staying in it because it's routine. It's what's comfortable. You need to shake out of it. And then with the 6 of Cups, that is memory, the magic of the parchment. A portrait reminds us of those who were only distant memories. It may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks of the past. So again, be maybe aware of potentially an ex coming back into the picture. And so with the Swords here, the 2 of Swords is inviting. The magic of, actually no, the 2 of Pentacles, excuse me. The 2 of Pentacles. Done. Where's the 2 of Pentacles? The 2 of Pentacles is embarrassment. So the magic of the verbena. Embarrassment, uncertainty, unease, and the fear of getting involved must be overcome. And finally, with the 6 of Swords, this is talking about rolling about, the magic of verbena. Again, we have verbena twice here. Wow. So maybe that's a significant plant that you guys should be using. And so, verbena in the brook. Searching for new horizons involves a couple as it involves a single person. Outside of your daily routine lies the rest of the world. So again, this is a huge message right here that you guys need to break out of your daily routine. You need to shake things up and make a difference, and make a change and move towards what it is you're meant to be doing. Yep. And so finally, let's go ahead and jump into the sexy messages here for you guys and see what's about there. We have doggy style.
Okay, then.
We got oily back rubs. And look at that.
That's trippy.
So again, somebody might really like your back. We also have until the sun comes up. We have sexy photo shoot. We also have secret love affair.
Ooh.
So maybe that's the current situation. Maybe you guys have been in like a secret love affair, or it's like you're in a relationship with somebody who's like doesn't want to like introduce you to their friends or their family, and like is like keeping you a secret. And it's like why?
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's not healthy. You need to get out of it. What the hell?
Anal sex.
I want to give it to you anal. Jesus Christ.
Damn. And doggy style.
Yep.
So this person, okay, keep going.
Okay. We got, I plan on devouring you soon. And finally, we have, I want to do you in a hole.
Somebody's an ass man.
They're an everything person,
Yeah,
apparently.
exactly. Wow.
Okay.
Damn. Now, I'm trying to figure out if this is I'm feeling funky about this.
I know, there's a lot of
It's
weird.
very confusing.
There's a lot of weird energy here.
Because you have that, the soulmates and all that other kind of stuff, but then you've got all these other cards saying, nope.
It definitely feels like whatever the current situation is, or maybe like a recent past situation that you're thinking about trying to get back in. Oh, I see no.
And
Nada. Nada. It's so weird because we have like nope and done and no
and
but
nada.
But then you have win and won.
That's so weird.
There's a lot of confusing
So some
energy
of you
here.
have, you're in a relationship where you are with your soulmate, and then some of you are with this person who's just dicking you around, and it's time to fucking walk because there's other fish in the sea, literally. And, some of you could definitely be in this kind of a situation where there's some shady shit going on. I think that's pretty shady.
It doesn't feel positive.
No, it does not. So, this sexy photo shoot thing, what came to my mind, honestly, when I saw that was that this person is just like, I'm going to say this and it's going to sound kind of harsh. Sorry, guys, that you're nothing but a fuck doll to them, and it's like
just using you for your body.
They don't care about your soul, but they don't take you seriously. And that's not right.
That's why it's like I was so specific with like, oh, they don't want to introduce you to anybody that they actually are in their life.
Fuckboy energy off this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like not good.
And again, I feel like maybe it's like some of the stuff that this person has been into is made you uncomfortable.
Literally. Like in the back of a Volkswagen?
Like the back of a Volkswagen!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love that movie. That was a reference from a movie called Mallrats. So
if you haven't seen that, you've been living under a rock.
It is a classic. It's so good. But yeah.
See, because you've got this sacred union, and then honor and treasure your relationship where it's truly sacred. So definitely, this is a very conflicted, fucked up pile.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we've got some funky energy going on.
And again,
here.
you got that message of it's time to go.
Yeah.
You guys have been thinking about this situation for a long while. It's like you need to just get out of it. I feel like whatever it is, it's like get out of it and move on.
Like you need to pull something else. I don't know. It's just like I'm just getting weird, funky feelings off this one for some reason. Confusion.
It is very strange, but again, maybe it's typically when it's very confusing for us, it's gonna make crystal clear sense to somebody who picked this pile.
Well, and it's like a lot of people probably picked this pile, and that's why it's all bleh. You know what I mean? It's like vomit of the freaking tarot. Here we go. It's like tarot's going. Seriously, it's like.
Oh, you want a clear
go ahead,
answer?
Fuck with me, bitch. Bring it, bro.
You want a clear answer? Nope.
Exactly. Nada.
Okay, so that's why. That's why, because you have this thinker card. That's why it's going to not give you the answer that you want. It's not because you already know the answer. It's like they've already been telling you what it is you need to do, how you need to get out of this situation, but you keep falling back on it because it's like, again, it goes back to that you're stuck in a routine. You're stuck in a situation where it's like, oh, this is my daily routine. This is what I'm used to.
Is that what you want for your life?
It's like you need to get out of it because it's not good for you. Again, there's something better waiting for you. So it's like you got to break whatever this is. It's like you're stuck on. Maybe when like you first got into the relationship, it was like fun because it was so like, oh, it's this secret love affair, and it's like, oh, it's like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that.
Like, oh, it's this great fantasy. It's like, no, that's not a great fantasy. That's a fucked up, unhealthy relationship. Get a clue. That's just like, I'm sorry, but it's like I don't like that because it's so unhealthy. But so many people got into it. It's just like, no, it's not. That's not a good basis of a relationship. You want something that is, it's sacred and it's reciprocal.
Honors you.
Yeah.
Honors you, who you are, and respects you. It's all about respect and having self-worth.
Even with this card, it was not just talking about romantic relationships. It was talking about all your relationships. Ooh. So it's like, maybe it's time to clean house when it comes to your relationships and make sure that you're in relationships, whether romantic or not, where it's reciprocal, it's honorable, it's giving back. Because again, I feel like a lot of you have very loving souls, a very loving heart.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like you're giving too much. Yeah. You're giving too much of yourself. So you got to be courageous, courageous and get out of it. So with that said, I think that is everything we're seeing here in the cards. If this resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help and support the channel anyway, there's going to be links to Patreon, Ko-fi, all that good stuff, as well as my Instagram if you'd like to join the fam over there. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me or my Pisces-Twin, all that is down in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ta.